Hello everybody and welcome back to Dana's Coloring Obsession. We are going to wrap up this color along for May. Let's see, we're going to do not so much pink, just she's going to be mainly purple. So she is going to be a lot of the same colors, but not exactly the same, if that makes sense. And I am going to use the two lightest colors of pink that I used on the dragon's skin on his tongue. So let's zoom in on the first part that we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to do his tongue first, get that out of the way. We are going to take the two lightest pink colors from the skin on the dragon, or scales, whatever. And those are Fuchsia 1, 2, 3 and Pink Madder Lake 1, 2, 9. Sorry, they'll be on the screen. And of course, I'm going to take the darkest color first. I'm just going to do the darker areas, or what I think is going to be the darker areas. Back behind the teeth here. And here. We got some lines here from the artist, from Camilla d'Erico. Oh, I usually say at the beginning of the video, I'm sorry. This is in Beauties and Beasties by Camilla d'Erico, if you didn't know already. And I hope everybody is well. We just kind of jumped into things here. We don't have a lot to do left on here, so it shouldn't be too much of a long video. I think for their eyes are going to be those oranges that we have pulled already from the scale, or from the belly and the spikies, the horns, whatever. Okay. All right, so, and then I'm going to take the lightest pink and just kind of fill in the rest, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend. I might go back and forth to blend the areas a little better, depending. It's not going to be too complicated. Yeah, I'll definitely have to blend this area better. Oops. Now remember, this goes for my two hashtags, Forever Friends May 2024 and Pink Dragons for Dana. Did I say Forever Friends May 2024? I hope I did. It's May 2024 and the Pink Dragons for Dana 2024. No month in there. Those are the two hashtags. Okay. Deepen that up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. Just to show a tiny bit of shadow there. There we go. Awesome. Okay, and I'm gonna take two oranges, the middle colors of the ones we used on the spikies over here, and they are dark chromium yellow 109 and orange glaze 113. Okay. Just gonna put a little bit of orange, dark orange on either side here, and then in the middle center do the lighter color like that. And for him, I'm gonna do, let's see, gosh, you guys can't see with the glare on the glaze, you can't really see it. Let me zoom in. Okay, and I'm gonna use the orange glaze, and I'm just gonna kind of use it up top here, and a little bit down here in the corner. Like that. And then that rest of that right there, I am going to use the dark chrome yellow. There we go. Perfect. And then we're gonna go move back over to the other mermaid. Okay, I am going to go ahead and do her eyes real quick, just like we did the other one. So a little bit up top here, and then the yellow underneath, since you don't have the other side. Now I know these are kind of weird colors for her eyes, but they are mermaids, and they look awfully human to me. I kind of made them humanish. Okay, and I'm going to do her skin real quick, and it's the same colors we used on the other one. Beige red 132 and cinnamon 189. I'm using the cinnamon. I don't know if I said that. Oh, you can't see. I'm sorry. Not that you can see my skin tones on camera a lot anyways, because it's so light. You can tell on my finished pages at least. I'm just doing shadowy bits. With the cinnamon. Again, these faces are pretty small with not a ton of detail, so we can't really do a lot. I'm giving both of them just a button nose because that's just easier. I'm not a drawer, remember. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. Sorry. I can't draw. I'm not a drawer or whatever. You know. Anyway. Okay, and we're gonna do back here. Okay, now I'm gonna take the beige red and fill it all in. One of these days on a mermaid or something, I'm gonna have to try like a different color skin, like purple or teal or green or something. I haven't ever done that before. It makes me nervous, but I need to try or else I'll never learn. Need to practice more of my darker skin tones too. I've done a few, but not very many, not enough. I need to practice more so that I get more confident in all colors for skin. Okay, I'm going to go over all that again with the beige red after I take the coral. 131. These are polys, by the way. I say that every video, but just in case you didn't know. And I'm going to just put some on her cheeks, like the other one had. And then grab the beige red again and go over the face again. And I just blend that out a little bit. There we go. Okay, and now her top is going to be the same color as the other ones, which was the two yellows that we had. Light cadmium yellow and dark cadmium yellow were the colors we used on the other one. And I'm just going to make the darker our shadow color. and then I'm going to fill in the rest with the light cadmium yellow. A little scratchy there. Okay. And now I am going to use the darkest and then next to darkest what we used on the other mermaid, but then I'm going to use a lighter purple, not so pinky, for this girl. So we're going to have mauve 249, purple violet to 136, excuse me, and violet 138. So those are going to be our colors for her. Darkest first, of course. I'm going to scooch her down so you can see. Well, she's pretty twisted up here, isn't she? Hanging on to their dragon friend. Yeah, I guess I'm going to make my own line there, so that, because that's how the other one is done. So we're going to have them kind of be the same there. Okay. Now, take the purple violet. Now the lightest purple I have is not going to be a lot of difference, so I'm a little worried that it's just going to look purple, but Polychromos doesn't really have a very good light purple. Like, there's not really a, it transitions to pink seemingly, and so let's see how this goes. She's just going to be more purple, which is fine. Sorry, something is on the page underneath that's making a spot here. Yeah, see, you can't really tell much the difference. I mean, it is a light purple, but I would have loved to have a cold lavender. And I just don't. No, I guess I could have pulled from a different pencil set, but I don't particularly want to do that to you guys. Makes it harder for you to match colors, and you know, if you're using polychromos, what if you don't have the other color? It just, with a color along, it just makes it easier to use one pencil set. Okay, blend that out a little bit. Got some harsh lines there. Surprise, Dana. Okay. All right, and now her fins. I think the fins on her will be darker, like the darker purples instead of light like the other one. Let's do her hair real quick then. I'm gonna go using the violet, use the lightest color, and lightly, very lightly, go over her whole head. So that we do get a violet color. Oh, look at that. I missed some skin. Hold on a second. Let me get some cinnamon here. Right there. There. Okay. Keep on going here. Sorry you couldn't see. My apologies. There's a little piece here and a little piece back up here. Okay, and now I'm going to take my darkest color, the mauve, and just like in the other one, I'm just going to give her some low lights, or whatever you call it, undertones. Wherever there is hairlines that Camilla gave us. And I don't usually do this. I usually do the strands, but I wanted to do this a little differently, more simplistically a little bit. Their hair is completely wet, they're underwater. And I don't know, I just felt like doing it this way. Plus I don't think it looks bad. Hopefully you don't. Okay. All right, there is her hair done. And now we're going to do these fins. I'm gonna go over everything with the violet, kind of like I did the hair, honestly. I'm gonna have to, okay. I'll figure out the crack in this book, man. It's one of the reasons why I like binding my books. I just haven't got to these yet. The white, you can't quite get in there. You know? And then when you can get in there, it like looks completely different than what all the other part of that you colored. Okay, now I'm going to go over those fins with the darker color, and I'm just going to do the veins or claws, if you will. Some of these look kind of claw-like. All the lines that Camilla has given us. Like so. Okay, and her tail. know what some of these little wispy lines are. We're just gonna kind of ignore a little bit of it. Okay, I'm going to use the violet a little more. Right here is pretty rough. Okay. Wow. All right, so now the last step that we're going to be doing, let me get some of these pencils out of the way, and I'm going to zoom out. Okay, so the last step is going to be us taking some scrap paper and hiding dragon face, taking our, not sparkle, we're doing gold. So this is Imagine, come on camera, there we go, Imagine Sheer Shimmer Craft Spray in gold. Now it settles at the bottom, so I have to shake the crap out of it first really quickly. You know what, I need to probably zoom out even a little bit further. There we go. Make sure it's nice and shook up. Sorry if that's loud in your ears. I'm trying to be away from the mic. Okay. And I'm just gonna spray about at least 8 inches away. I don't want it to be, I'm spraying my hand too. Okay. Spray my table. Okay, and then down at the bottom here. We'll continue over to the bottom here. I'm going to spray a little more up here because I did a lot down at the bottom. All right, come on. Sorry, it's being difficult here. Guess it doesn't really matter if it gets on the spikes because they're the same color. Well, not the same color, but there. Wonder if I can spritz this without. Nah. All right, now I'm going to throw this away because it's actually saturated in gold. Sorry for the noise. I don't know if you guys you can't see this. I have gold all over me. Okay. All right. Ugh. Stuff everywhere. Sprinkles. Okay. Okay, it's wet, so you're not going to get the full effect right now, but that's it. That's all I'm doing. Okay, that wraps up this month's color along. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And let me know if you want me to continue color alongs. Not a lot of you guys watch, surprisingly. So, oh, you know what? I may have gotten some Neo color on the spike. Oh well. Anyways, please give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We would love to have you be part of the community, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I hope it continues into your week. Take care, everybody.